Salakia, man. Salakia. I guess we're making this a part 2. But anyway, Matthew 4 and 3. All right, when Yahushua was getting tempted, man, let's see how he responded to Satan, man. If he got up and, you know, he pulled out that Ephesians 6 and 17 sword, and what the likeness of the sword is, man. Which, you know, again, it's not a physical sword. All right, Yahushua didn't get up and pull out this, you know, double-edged sword that has Ephesians 6 and 17 inscribed on it and started attacking. Okay. It says Matthew 4 and 3, and when the tempter came to him and said, if thou be the son of power, command these stones to be made bread. So you see that, command these stones to be made bread. So he's telling him, you know, to stop fasting, you know, to command these stones. It says verse 4, but he answered and said, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by the word that proceedeth out of the mouth of power, all right, of the heavenly Father. So you see that, man? Yahushua began to cut him up using these scriptures, man. All right, using the real sword. All right. Verse 5, it says, then the devil taketh him up into the holy city and sitteth him on a pinnacle of the temple, and say, which is in Jerusalem, it says, and saith unto him, if thou be the son of the heavenly Father, cast thyself down, as it is written, he shall give his angels charge concerning thee, and in their hands they shall bear thee up, lest at any time thou shalt dash thy foot against the stone. So talking about the book of Psalms. And it says verse 7, Yahushua, instead of listening to him and just jumping off, you know, he was versed within the scriptures, man. So he pulled out the sword again. You know, he pulled it out, blocked Satan's weak jab, and came back with that heavy cut, man. It says, Yahushua said unto him, it is written again, thou shalt not tempt thy power. Again the devil taketh him up into an exceeding high mountain, and showeth him all the kingdoms of the world and the glory of them, and saith unto him, all these things will I give thee, if thou wilt fall down and worship me. Then saith Yahushua unto him, get thee hence, Satan, for it is written, thou shalt worship the Lord thy power, and him only shalt thou serve. So you see Yahushua, man, being the perfect example. All right, pulled out that real sword, man, and gave him those heavy cuts. All right, showing us exactly what was meant in Ephesians 6 and 17. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the next one. This is 2 Corinthians 10 and 3. It says, but though we walk in flesh, we do not war after the flesh. All right, so though we're walking in the flesh, we don't war after the flesh, man. We ain't out there trying to, you know, start some MMA tournament, Jacob versus Esau. You know, we're out here to war in the spirit, man. We're out here to battle these elements that Esau puts before you, man. All right, these vibrations that he spreads, man. All right, through the media, all right, through the music, everything, man. Esau puts his philosophies and everything in order to cause us to go off, man. So you got to constantly have that sword out, man. You got to constantly have that shield out. All right, all that armor. Okay, but you got to use that sword, man, to defend this word, man. All right, by using the word. You see, we use the word to prove the truth, man. It's not just your own words. You see, the sword is the word of Yahweh, man. All right. But anyway, going on. Verse 4, it says, for the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through power to the pulling down of strongholds. You see that? To the pulling down of strongholds, just like Jeremiah was told, man. All right, that by the word that the Heavenly Father gave him, he would be tearing down kingdoms, man. It's like you. Verse 5, it says, casting down the imaginations of every high thing that exalted itself against the knowledge, so like the knowledge of the Heavenly Father, and bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of Hamashiach. And how are we doing that, man? Once again, through those weapons of our warfare that are not carnal. Let's go ahead and jump back to Ephesians and bring it home, man. This is Ephesians 6 In 17, it reads, and take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of Yahweh. All right, which is the word of Yahweh, man. So with that, Lord willing, this is edifying. All right, gotta keep that sword in tight, man, and the understanding of what it is, man, which isn't something carnal. Okay, we're not a group of carnal men. All right, we're spiritual, man. We've been called to a better purpose than defending your flesh, man. All right. Well, with that, call halal yamla, Yahweh Shem Yahushua B'Shem HaKadosh. Double honors to the elders and the apostles at GMS Great Millstone, and peace, love, blessings, and salutations unto the elect of the house of Israel. Shalom.